Okay, in this video, we're going to look at um, taking images and loading them up in the emulator, and then also making sure the emulator is set to the right setting. So let's go to Blackboard. Here are the example images right here for the first lab. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it not to my desktop. I'm going to save it to downloads. I'm going to open up downloads. And they're zipped up, so I'm going to have to unzip it. So I'm going to say extract to here. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Insight. And inside Insight, I'm going to click on this folder. I'm going to drag it over from the other screen, and it's going to bring it back, bring up this window, and it's going to have a record and playback tab. We're going to go under playback. I'm going to pick my downloads folder, and I'm going to pick terminals. I'm going to hit OK. And now you see how this comes up and it's got black around here. It doesn't look right, does it? That is because our emulator is set to, let's see, 7200. Okay, this is a higher resolution camera than these images were shot with. We're going to go in here and we're going to pick standard, because this was picked with standard or made with standard. And it says changing emulation modes will cause the current job in the emulator to be erased. Would you like to save the current job? We haven't done anything to the job yet, so I'm just going to hit no. And what it's going to do is going to shut down the one emulator, open up the new emulator, and reconnect. So it's going to take a minute. So this was 800 by 600. Now it's going to be 640 by 480. And now you see it fills the entire thing. We can jog through them like this, or we can use this film strip. If the film strip takes up a lot of real estate on your screen and you don't see the image to be very large, you can hide the film strip. Okay. I usually hide it and just use these controls up here. And you can also zoom in, zoom out, okay, or set it to fill the screen. So that's basically it for getting your images loaded up and setting it to the correct emulator.